Alexis Cuban, who covered Clemson, now covers Louisville, who used to work with us as an intern out of Baylor. We are not the professional ranks. This is not the NFL or NBA light. This is not or should not be a winner-take-all structure.
Does somebody want to inform the other half of college football and a lot of the networks, because that's the exact opposite message of what they're sending right now?
Does somebody want to tell Jim Phillips that he got suckered by the Big Ten to do their bidding last year and created that situation?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
because that's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he would like that to be true. I don't know how true that is anymore. I think there are some schools that operate with that train of thought and would like to continue operating with that train of thought, and then there's a whole bunch of others saying, no, we are going to be basically professional football, and either get on board if we allow you on board, or, you know, eat our dust, basically. So it's interesting to hear that, and yeah, obviously there's already a split opinion on that comment right there.
All right. Also, one of the things he mentioned, and this all makes sense. By the way, him saying that doesn't mean he's wrong. Doesn't mean, but it is on, like, you're clinging on with your fingernails if you're not the Big Ten and or the SEC. And then the ACC picked Pac-12 and Big 12 are still around, and they still have some strength. It's just a matter of how this all works out. Phillips, on conference revenue gaps, over the last 18 months, it's been my primary focus. Yes, it is. It's even the primary focus of other commissioners, even of the two conferences right now that feel damn good about themselves, the Big Ten and the SEC.
Now, we'll talk about this in the top five, but for those of you who don't make it that far in the show, do you know what can help with that revenue gap other than renegotiating the grant of rights and all those things and television deals before 2036? If the ACC can be a conference that is better than just one good team and a bunch of also-rans, because for most of its history, that's what it's been in football. Whether it's been Florida State being that team or Clemson being that team, and then occasionally, you know, they'll have a year where everybody's kind of at the same level, and somebody like Maryland before they left to the Big Ten popped up and won it, or Wake can pop up and win it, but that's not consistent. It's one team dominates the league for a long time and then, you know, takes over. And while I know that if you look at the SEC, you can kind of say the same thing, at least there have been some circulation in that a little bit over the years, whether it's Georgia, LSU, Alabama, you know, winning. Florida won not too long ago. So there is some, you know, motion in that. But the ACC's biggest problem is it's a one-team league.
Yeah,